2010 New Year's resolutions are to add a bit of excitement into your life. You don't have to go very far to get the thrill of a lifetime. Claudine found one place that will take you to new heights. What's up, Claudine?
Well, literally, Monica, Vegas Indoor Skydiving is the safest way to get the biggest adrenaline rush without jumping out of an airplane. So there's some good news there. They are the first indoor skydiving facility to open in America. They opened 25 years ago. And of course, locals and tourists of all ages cannot get enough.
Johnny, you about to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. How do you feel about that?
The cult classic Point Break took skydiving to new heights with their ultra-cool moves and free falls that last forever. But could that happen in the real world?
That's kind of a joke in the skydiving world because it's very unrealistic. We expect movies to stretch the truth a little bit, but it's funny. Those guys are talking in free fall and free falling for about 2 minutes and daring each other about pulling the parachutes. All that's really silly to a serious skydiver.
In reality, a free fall from a plane would last 45 seconds tops. While at Vegas Indoor Skydiving, you get a full 3 minutes, which is the equivalent of 3 to 4 skydives. Hey guys, this is my fantastic flight instructor, Brad. He's a licensed skydiver and extreme sports enthusiast who's been with Vegas Indoor Skydiving for 7 years. What are we going to be doing today, Brad? I'm excited.
We're going to go indoor skydiving, and what we do is we simulate the free fall aspect of skydiving using a vertical wind tunnel with wind speeds of up to 120 miles an hour. Everybody flies differently.
But first things first, a quick class to learn how to fly.
What you need to do is make your body into the letter X. X is the only letter that knows how to fly. So don't make a T, don't make an I, don't do any YMCA moves, just an X. This way, your body's surface area is spread out, your body's going to catch a lot of wind.
Next, get suited.
Once you get your shoes on, tie them up really tight. Keep in mind you're going to be in hurricane force winds. You don't want them to get ripped off your feet.
Then practice.
So, what do you do every time you fall out of the airstream?
I tuck.
Tuck and roll, curl up into a ball, do a cannonball. Whatever it is, just don't try to brace yourself, support yourself, stand up. It's the easiest way to get hurt.
And finally, time to take flight.
Another great advantage here, there's no risk of splat. We're just going to lift you up off the bottom net, and when you turn us over, just going to crash onto some soft pads.
The best part is you don't have to be a daredevil to have fun.
The youngest person we've ever had is 2 years old, and as old as in their 90s have enjoyed doing this safely.
While indoor skydiving is the thrill of a lifetime, you never need to worry about a bad landing. Just an exceptionally great time. That is so awesome. So if you are looking for the thrill of a lifetime and you can feel safe doing it as well, Vegas Indoor Skydiving is a great place to also host kids parties. Plus they have specials for locals. They are located at 200 Convention Center Drive. And if you want more information, give them a call, 731-4768.
And so we think that the atmosphere of Neptune is mainly hydrogen with a little bit of helium and some impurities like methane gas. So Neptune is minus 330 degrees, very cold because it's so far from the sun, the windiest planet in the solar system, but it's a gorgeous blue color because of methane.
In 1989, the Voyager 2 space probe flew by the icy giant, giving us mankind's first close-up when even begin to experience the feel of the monstrous rush of 900-mile-per-hour winds streaming around the planet Neptune. At Vegas Indoor Skydiving off the Las Vegas Strip, a giant aircraft propeller mounted below the floor generates winds fast enough to lift you off the ground. Planetary scientist Adam Showman studies the fastest winds in the solar system, and he's come here to experience some of the fastest winds on Earth.
This will be about the fastest speed I can experience without seriously risking my life. The wind speed they're going to subject me to is about 120 miles an hour. This is what we call terminal velocity. That's when the resistance due to the force of the friction on me falling through the air equals out with the gravitational force pulling down on me. Let's do this.
Even under controlled conditions, winds this fast are dangerous. Adam is required to wear a protective suit, a helmet, and goggles. Although they are strong enough to suspend a fully grown person in midair, these winds are still far slower than those that whip around on Neptune.
You're not going to encounter a 900-mile-an-hour wind on the Earth. In fact, you're not going to encounter even a 100-mile-an-hour wind unless you're in the right place at the right time, specifically in the center of a hurricane or a tornado.
The record for the world's fastest wind was set by tropical cyclone Olivia in 1996, with gusts in Australia clocking in at 253 miles per hour.
Marieta y su marido han decidido probar un deporte nuevo y arriesgado en Las Vegas, el skydiving.
Mar me ha propuesto venir aquí a dar una clase de skydiving, que significa, imagínate que te tiras de un avión y en paracaídas, y es el momento antes de que se abra el paracaídas, y eso es más o menos esa sensación. Lo que pasa es que aquí obviamente no nos vamos a tirar de un avión, pero es un tubo muy grande que sale aire, nos ponemos así y volamos, ¿sabes? Y esta es mi primera vez que voy a hacer esto, así que estoy encantada. Cuando llegué al sitio, yo dije, ¿y esto, Dios mío? Digo, esto es una cutrería. Digo, yo no estoy acostumbrada a esto. Y cuando me da ese traje, que se me cae a pedazos. Pasada, ha sido increíble, increíble. Es como estar en el aire y eres libre como un pájaro. Me ha encantado, por favor.
She's hot, she's sexy, she's funny, and wow, don't stop, get busy, we loving your style. It's just another chapter in life, bought a new house after the night. No butlers and no maids, you gotta do your own thing your way. Go Kendra, go Kendra, go Kendra, go Kendra, you on your own now.
I hope we get to all go together.
Me too.
I'm gonna back out. I have always wanted to try skydiving, indoor skydiving, not real skydiving. So Brittany, Amber, and I found the time to go fly. There's the suit.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Hi, ladies. Welcome to Vegas Indoor Skydiving. So, you excited? You scared?
I'm excited. I mean, scared.
I'm excited.
It's indoor.
All right, well, let's get started signing you ladies up. Ladies, come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. This is our waiver. It's a legal document. Please read the entire waiver before you sign it. The waiver states you understand that flying is an athletic activity with the risk of injury, and if you get hurt, you're not held Vegas Indoor Skydiving or its employees responsible. Also, this waiver states you're in good physical condition. By signing this waiver, you're also stating that you're not currently prohibited by a doctor from participating in athletic activities.
I'm not going first, that's for sure.
I like butterflies, like I can't.
We'll practice.
I'm sweating really bad.
We'll practice this before we actually start flying.
Okay.
I'm sweating profusely.
Do kids do this?
Yes, as young as about 2 years old have done it.
Oh, what crazy ass. See, that was a great question. See, that's the question you should be asking.
Why?
Because if kids can do it, we can do it.
That's right.
Ew. Do we zip?
Oh, you look hot in overall, like Missy Elliott.
Oh, ow! It hurts.
Isn't there too far?
I don't know if I did it right. I can't. I'm touching in the middle. So it's
Okay.
I can't hear anything.
Look down. Look up, let go.
My head! My head! My head's too big.
Try this.
Your head's too big. My head's too big.
I have the littlest head. Yay. I was so excited when I found out that Brittany had a big head too. I was like, man, Amber has this small ass head, and me and Brittany have like these big freaking astronaut heads.
Holy cow, you have a lot of hair. Hold that. Hold that.
My head is so big. I was really worried that this helmet wouldn't fit on my head.
It's too quiet. I'm like tripping out.
Look up. Let go.
Oh.
All right, ladies, stay right there. I'm gonna fly first and show you what to do, what not to do.
funny. Her arms are going everywhere, and her body just looks so, like, floppy. Amber cracked me up too. She was so scared. You could tell she wanted out. And I started getting comfortable. You know, I wanted to kick it up a notch. Brittany's the shy one. She didn't do it. Of course, Amber did.
Felt good to just rip it all off and let loose. But I didn't want to go completely topless because these aren't fake, so they might have flown off or to my back or somewhere and never come back. So I just did a little peekaboo skydiving.
Amber has a lot more natural than me, so I think she was scared it would slap her in the face, so. It was definitely a free balling experience. Free experience.
Vegas has a well-earned reputation for being an amusement park for adults. But these days, you can go all over town to find unusual attractions. Like this one, which is every bit as gravity-defying, but also uniquely down to earth.
Well, welcome to the Vegas Indoor Skydiving lobby and front desk area where you find the cashier who's going to sign you up and get all of your information. After you sign up at the front desk, you will go upstairs with your instructor to start the training process. So follow me. This is the classroom. The first thing that you'll do here is watch a quick video, which is going to go over, as you can see on the board, a body position, some hand signals, and safety. The next step in the process is to don these specially designed flight suits. Sealed by Velcro, just goes on like a pair of coveralls. You can see the vents here. There's a vent on this side, but not on the other side. So this is going to let air into the suit. It's going to fill up like a balloon and give you some extra drag, help you fly a little bit. Important stuff to remember. You need to empty your pockets. Make sure you don't have any jewelry on. If you have a penny in your pocket or a watch or a ring on, it could come off or out, hit the propeller, come back at you at 120 miles an hour. Ready to fly? Let's go, boys.
Actually, at Vegas Indoor Skydiving, it doesn't just look like skydiving, it is skydiving. Just without the sky, the airplane, or even the parachute. This is where you can live out the dream of human flight while experiencing the thrill of terminal velocity.
Our wind tunnel is a one-of-a-kind vertical wind tunnel powered by an electric motor and a DC-3 propeller. It produces about 120 miles an hour of wind, and that's enough to fly a human body. Our top airspeed is about 120 miles an hour, but for first-time flyers and people learning how to fly, we vary that wind speed between 80 and 120, depending on the person's experience level and height and weight, stuff like that. Pretty much anybody can fly. We've had as young as 2 years old and as old as 98 years old do this. This is kind of a simulation of the free fall aspect of skydiving, so the body position is the same, even the sensation is the same as when you're free falling in a skydive. But this is more difficult to do than flying your body in a skydive, because in a skydive you have the entire sky to work with. Here you've just got 12 feet of air. The trick to flying well, learning how to relax. This is a thrill-seeking activity. We think of it as a sport because it is difficult to get good at. My favorite part about my job is that I get to fly every day and hang out with the coolest people on Earth. It's a lot more fun than it looks, and it looks like a lot of fun. So
that's 81-year-old Georgia in flight. Her pal Billy is 79, but in Sin City, anything goes.
Now, let me get this straight. When you heard you had this trip to Vegas, your first request was?
To skydive. Why? For my birthday.
What's it like to float in the air?
Exhilarating. I'm proud of myself for doing it. I said, why not? Just go and have fun. I don't want them knowing about that.
From Cranville's Gap are discovering a whole nother side of themselves.
Cranville's Gap will never be the same because we'll be talking about this the rest of our life.
Hattie Kaufman, CBS News, Las Vegas.
Just wait till all the guys get